Hi, I'm John. I'm a global artist ambassador for FENIX360, and I'm blessed to be joined also by another John, John Wilson. Hey, John, how you doing?
Hey man, I'm doing good. How are you?
Okay, great, brother. Okay, listen, I'm looking forward to sharing some of your music with our audience, John. Okay, so if it's cool with you, okay, if we tune into your website, consciousnessproductions.com, and listen to your track, The Field.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Let's do it.
Okay, cool, perfect. All right, let's tune in now to www.consciousnessproductions.com to hear John Wilson's track, The Field.
Those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite.
Hey, John, really good, mate. Really cool to share with everyone. Can you tell me where are you from? And I'd love to hear some of the highlights of your journey as an artist.
Yeah, sure. So I'm from a place called Coventry in England, and along the way, I've been playing guitar, I've been learning drums, and I've recently got into things like composition and production. So now I do soundscapes and all kinds of different sorts of music, man. It's really fun.
That's really cool, John. And so, listen, when did you start learning how to be a musician? You said you were playing guitar. You've been doing that since you were a young teen, for example?
Yes, so my first instrument was actually the recorder, funnily enough, and I started playing that when I was around 6 or 7.
Uh-huh.
So, and then I picked up the electric guitar when I was 12, and ever since then, it's been a constant progression of music.
That's cool, John. I can actually remember when I was in grade school and, they gave all of us recorders and we all learned a particular song, you know what I mean? And boy, there was a
Yeah,
lot of racket in that classroom, if I remember,
yeah.
before we got it right. But nevertheless, that's cool that you went from that recorder into like, guitar and being disciplined about becoming a musician and understanding music. And now you're actually in the creative stages in which you're developing and producing all your own content, and that's available at your website, which is a really cool brand for website, Consciousness Productions. I love it. And so let me ask this question, were there other artists that inspired you, or maybe teachers or anyone that maybe encouraged you to get involved in music as an art form?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think it goes without saying that on the musician's journey, you find the artists that inspire you along the way and they make you the musician that you are, you know? So for me personally, there's so many to name, but just to name a few, there's Pink Floyd. I'm a massive Pink Floyd fan.
Yeah.
Alice in Chains. I like the work of people like Hans Zimmer and also Jack Wall, who are some composers that do video games and films. I like so many different kinds of music, so it's really hard to pinpoint all the different influences, but there's a couple for you.
Well, and I appreciate that as well. You know what I mean? And Pink Floyd, of course, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I also love getting an education for any of the names that maybe didn't ring a bell with me, and but is are intimate to you and your understanding and appreciation. So thanks for that, John. Now listen, what are
No
you
problem.
working on now, and what's coming up here soon?
So I actually have my debut EP coming out in less than a week's time, which is really exciting.
Good timing.
It's a 5-track ambient soundscape EP. So anyone that's a fan of things like the film Alien or anything sci-fi related, it's the sort of thing that you'll really love.
Oh, that's cool, John. All right, so it's gonna have, and listen, and I love that vibe too. You know, it's the fantasy vibe that is cosmic, right? And at
Yeah,
any rate,
absolutely.
I'm sure we're gonna dig that sound, man, and everything that you've produced that is going to be part of that EP. Is there a name of the album in specifically that is the collection of songs that it is? What's it called?
So the EP is going to be called Echoes.
Echoes. Nice,
Yeah.
man.
It's the easiest way for the sound to kind of come into words because there's so many different reverberations and all sorts of things like that, really.
Well, that sounds like a very cool vibe and frequency that we're all going to really enjoy. And so I assume then you're going to keep us updated through your social media channels, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm posting a lot lately before the release, and I will be once it comes out too.
Okay, super. Then what we'll do, John, is we'll post all those links below our interview today so people can find them. And also, we want you to tune in to John Wilson at FENIX360 as well. So listen, thank you so much, John, for being with me, man. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. It's been really good.
Yeah, okay, brother. Me too. I enjoyed learning about you and consciousnessproductions.com, where people can find your music, and also on FENIX360. You take care, brother. Cheers, mate.
You too. Thanks, John.